All right, Inglewood, Chi-Town. We got RIP Takeoff. This Mouthpiece included. Why African-American quarterbacks devalued in the draft. That's going to be our hottest topic tonight. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. It's all about the Benjamins. So stand by real quick as we like, share, subscribe. Let's get this link out. We're discussing politics tonight. Do stand by as we get to our house cleaning business. Yeah, fair use. We're live.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Who are the guys that are the best in the world and make the rest of the team look like a gaggle of girls?
Okay, I'm in my local Ralph's, and this happened.
I don't go to church, and I know God understands. I can
Man, why do they keep the honey around here? Excuse me, do you know where the honey is?
Who are the guys that are the best in the world and make the rest of the team look like a gaggle of
Cheese
girls?
Al. Who wants cheese head?
I don't go to church, and I know God understands. I can stay on my couch because God is a fan of the Bears.
Who are the guys that are the best in the world and make the rest of the team look like a gaggle of girls? The Bears!
I don't go to church, and I know God understands. I can stay on my couch because God is a fan of the Bears.
Who are the guys that are the best in the world and make the rest of the team look like a...
Well, guys, let's go to the swimming pool. Let's go take a shower. Let's go water skiing.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
There he is.
Be sure to bring a towel so you don't get all wet.
Oh, yeah. Silverbacks are black. Silverbacks are black. Make sure y'all know that this is politics. We talk sports and politics. So the link is always pinned in the chat. Pull up. But if you do pull up, don't forget to bring your mouthpiece. Yeah. If you do pull up, don't forget to bring your mouthpiece. There we go. It's more like it. Mouthpiece. All right. Today, quick show breakdown. We got our Bear Down segment. Talk about our Bears, where they at, type of foundation they laying. Got some big injury news. Picked up some people off waivers. How about them Bulls? Struggling Bulls. Then we're going to skip right over baseball. And we're going to get to our hot topics. Of course, we have our new segment, Booger of the Week. We've picked a booger out of our community for you for this one. Nice big Booger of the Week. Then, of course, our hottest topic tonight. Why are African American QBs devalued in the NFL draft? Let's get our co-host out here. Jackie Robinson's finest. In the flesh. Coach Ace. What down?
TATN Mouthpiece included. What down?
TATN.
Yeah.
What's been going on since the last seen you? What's up, bro?
Oh man, there's been a lot going on, especially in the sports world. I missed the show last week, but hey, I'm here today.
Welcome, Black.
All right. Good to be black. Careful, all the people out here in Chi-Town. Christmas season.
I heard y'all got some snow, man.
Yeah, we got some snow, but these boys are trying to get some blows, some booger sugar or something. They robbing old folks. Man, it's rough. But that's that's shy. Just be careful. But yeah, we got a couple inches of snow, man. It's been a couple inches. Well, it's been snowing and melting. But the deep freeze is coming tomorrow. So yeah, it's Chi-Town weather. For those of you who haven't experienced snow or seen it in a long time, we get it here on the regular. Hopefully it holds off for the Turkey Day week like it's supposed to. So I can get outside and grill that turkey for the family.
Snow is the least of your worries and shy. It's that hawk. That hawk, once that hawk get to going, and it sounds like the hawk is on his way to town.
Oh, the hawk is here. The hawk is here. It ain't wrapped up to like 40 or 50 miles per hour, but the wind chill had to be at least in the teens on this. It's probably gonna be around 0 in the morning. So.
All right, well, let's get after it, man. The hottest topic: why African American QBs devalued in the draft, and then they run roughshod through the league.
You know why?
Jalen Hurts and Jackson, and we can start naming players, but we'll get there. But we're going to kick it off tonight. How about them Bulls? I think they're 6-9, bro. What's going on in the Windy City, bro?
They're on load management, right?
Yeah, I call it bed rest.
Oh, yeah, bed rest. Yeah, we got bed rest going on here, and I mean it's the same problem just as last year. You don't have a full team. You got guys on bed rest, on load management, and you're out there playing some of the better teams in the NBA, and you can't defend against them because you don't have enough players. You don't play defense, and you can't outscore them. So
I thought this is Caruso. I thought Caruso was gonna shore up the defense.
Yeah, don't believe the hype.
Yeah.
I mean, defense is 5 fingers in the glove. Yeah, they don't have 5 fingers in the glove. They got maybe 1 in a possible finger, maybe 2. So
we're 6-9, as I said. Right now, the 11th seed. Just to give everybody some context, 6-9, bro, from a playoff team. Playoffs. A playoff team.
Playoffs? Well, they figure as long as Brooklyn's being considered a playoff team, the Bulls got a shot. Players will come off of bed rest later on this month or later on this year, or probably next year, and then they'll get the whip going. And they'll be ready to finish, maybe 5th in the East and lose the first round of the playoffs. Go Bulls.
I mean, judging by how this season is going, I mean, unless you see some marked improvement when ball comes back, bro. I'm starting to get on the bandwagon. It might be time for some new coaching.
Yeah, I mean, ball will be back maybe in March. I know they were telling a lie the new year and all that crap, but it's probably after the update of whether he can walk to the bathroom or not. You're probably looking about April, maybe May, that he'll be ready to hit the court full time without the load management or the bed rest. Well, he's going to be on bed rest anyway. Whenever he comes back, he's going to probably play, maybe once or twice a week. And so, I mean, what are you actually expecting this team to do? They have no size, which is not a big deal in the NBA now, but they don't play any damn defense, and players are hurt every other week or on bed rest.
I mean, you just gave somebody $400-500 million, man, to ball.
Yeah, I was thumbs down on that. So, I mean, everybody knew what was going to happen. They should have took the damn contract off the table and let him go out there and try and fend for himself with that damn bum knee.
And we can't even trade him this season. They got to wait a year because I'd be trying to trade him for Kyrie or something.
Who the hell is going to take money for him? I mean, take that contract.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn would, yeah. They would.
You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn. You probably could have got him in an LA uniform.
Yeah.
They're desperate.
Yeah.
You know?
They took Westbrook.
Yeah, you'd have got Westbrook, but you'd have had to get some drafts, and they don't have no first round picks till like 2027. So that's a tough deal to make, you know, unless they're giving up AD. Bed rest.
Might as well.
Anthony Bed rest Davis.
If you're going to pay the luxury tax, why are you paying it for guys that aren't playing? Get off the damn roster.
Yeah, that don't make sense, man. I never understood giving Levine that money. It's not like you got to an Eastern Conference chip or something last year.
It was his first damn playoffs last year. You knew he was hurt. If anybody knew it was hurt, it was the damn Bulls, allegedly. So, you know, let him. I mean, you might have got crucified on sports radio, but screw that. Let the guy let the doorknob hit that guy in his ass as he's walking out.
All right, yeah, you know, and now you almost got to start thinking tanking.
You know, you don't have to worry about tanking. They're not gonna win. I
Mess around, get in that lottery and get Wembanyama. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could have Justin Time and Wembanyama in the same city.
Man, Chicago be the epicenter of sports again. It'd be like having Walter Payton and Michael Jordan playing at the same damn time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. Well, tonight's topic is why the African American or melanated QBs devalued in the draft. Let's push on. Speaking of them Bears, before we go further, if you come on this program, everybody's welcome. All right. If you're going to put your foot in your mouth and make predictions, as we all do, or, you know, throw shade, or, you know, whatever it is. Before you're going to be welcome back on the show, you have to come on this show and eat crow. All right. Give me a full screen here, there, fella. I'm going to eat crow so I can show you guys how this can be done. Cole Kmet, I said cut him. All right. I said cut Cole Kmet. All right. I knew he had some sparks and some, you know, he showed some prowess here and there. I liked him in the preseason. I mean, he was balling, but he gave us nothing in the first few games. I said cut Cole Kmet. I'm going to eat crow. He's out there running people over when they get him the ball. All right. He's pretty much doing everything we're asking of him. Could be better. Is he Kelsey? No. Can he be as good as Kelsey and better? I'm right here willing to say at the potential risk of eating future crow, he can get close.
All right.
So big ups to Chicago's very own, well, Chicago's suburbs' very own, Chicago area, Chicagoland area's very own Cole Kmet.
All right.
I'm eating crow. All right. You jump back in there, Bob.
All right.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming on the show here and eating a little crow about the prowess of young Cole Kmet.
Yeah, Crow Kmet. That's what I'm going to call him.
For just in time there. I mean, I told everyone to be patient beginning of the year. There's still people out there trying to win games for the Bears this year. Like, what's going on? Are we going to make the playoffs? This is the developmental year. You got the top running game in the damn league. You got rid of Mack, Quinn, Raekwon the Chef. I mean, how much defense are you think you're going to have left? You got 4 or 5.
Your tackle retired or left for free agency and then retired.
Yeah, come on, man. You got 4 or 5. You got 4 or 5 rookies starting on your defense in the NFL. Yeah, it's okay. You're not going to Super Bowl.
Kmet, he was bulldozing people, but now that he's learned that, they're going low. So now he's got to learn how to jump over.
Yeah, he's got to learn how to kick him right in the helmet.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, man, your boy Saquon about to be a free agent, and I was thinking this, and then I started hearing it on one national news show, but I thought it hours before, I can say. Saquon, man, he'd be a nice fit in Chicago, bro. Send Montgomery along his long head.
Oh yeah,
You know, yeah. Send him on his long head. You know, wish him good luck. He'll probably end up in the Packers. Rush for 200 yards against us.
250.
250.
He's a mutter. He's a mutter. He's gonna come in and kill us in the snow.
Yeah, yeah. Of course he will. But you know, you could slide Saquon in there, bro. You know, I mean, if it's not too egregious, his salary. I mean, I'm willing to pay him some money though. Bring him in here. He can catch out of the backfield. Man, imagine that. You saw what New York is able to did to us with that RPO with their quarterback. Yeah. Imagine having Fields and Saquon within that RPO.
And then Kmet running across the middle of the field wide open. Oh my goodness.
Correct. And you got Mooney as your two, and then you got that big kid over there on the right, Claypool.
Another Notre Dame product.
Yeah.
Man.
Not to mention the new left tackle you come back in here with.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I'd get a center.
Yeah.
I need a stalwart. I need a stalwart at center. Yeah.
Unless you move Whitehair over the show.
I'm not moving nobody in no fucking way. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of that. He's going to move to the right guard. He played left guard for the last 2 seasons, but now he's the right guard. And then we're going to try the center out at left guard, and I'm over that.
It's a new administration. It's a new
it's a new center is not a position that you want to just be putting somebody there. You know, it's
Jumanji.
Yeah, it's the captain of your offensive line, bro. You need a bona fide person that understands things
with a big brain and knows how to play nasty.
Yeah. Exactly, a big brain, nasty center, and a solid left tackle. And now you got depth on that offensive line. You know, you cut the weaker ones or whatever.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's what this year is about, finding who.
The
homeless.
You got veteran leadership and youth that's developing.
Yeah.
On the line, you know.
And even through all of that, you got the top running team in the NFL.
We've been saying for years that they're capable of run blocking.
Yeah.
They just wouldn't get it. The last regime just wouldn't get a damn ball to Montgomery.
They didn't want to run the ball.
No.
You want to 5 wide and send Mahomes out there and have him,
But they want to develop Andy Dalton in their system.
The ginger?
Is he playing tonight?
In New Orleans, he started in New Orleans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he's stinking it up. I'll be watching their highlights. I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I don't have to watch this anymore. He gives you hope, drives you down there inside the 30.
Yeah, man. He's a first quarter wonder back.
Get you just across the 50.
Yeah, then he's going to stink it right on up.
Stink it right up. But yeah, man, that'd be nice, man. And really, that's all that I'm really doing to the offense, and I'm letting them grow and mesh together, and you can plug the rest in the next year if you feel like, you know, you now. And then I'll throw it to you, cats like Odell Beckham. I know these guys, they're all ginger, you know, but they want to come in. Listen, I know you want to go play for somebody who's throwing the ball 50 times. They'll murder you out there.
Yeah, we're not doing that here.
Exactly. Come to Chicago, man. Fit in the system. Yeah. Win some ball games, Odell. I'm talking next season. Yeah. You know, you probably only get about 4 looks a game. Yeah, with Fields, he ain't got to throw it. He can just run it in.
Yeah, you just get in the way of the guy. And once those plays that you're running around wide open, yeah, he's going to throw you the ball. Okay?
Correct.
Yeah, but, you know, for the most part, you can just sit there, push a guy around.
That's it.
You're trying to run back to the huddle.
Yeah, we'll give you 30% over the mid-level exception or whatever that is.
You got already. So, I mean, what else are you chasing? You got a ring. You didn't, you know, you got hurt in the damn Super Bowl. So
trying to prove what we're telling you, you don't have to prove here anymore.
You don't have to prove that. We just you can come here and you never have to work again a day in your life. You're
correct.
Chicago Bears Super Bowl champion. We got guys from '85. Haven't worked a day.
Yeah, I'll give them a free burger right now if I was grilling in my backyard and one of the '85 Bears walked past. You know what I mean? If I was in Chicago, of course.
Otis, Well, have your damn burger.
Honey, grab a beer. Right.
Whatever you want, you know. You want a shot? You want some corn?
Yeah, get the good bottle. No, not that one, the good bottle. Yeah. I mean, that, bro, and Saquon, man, it'd be like having Walter Payton and Gale Sayers in the same backfield. Because Saquon's a winner, man. There's something about him, and he's got that bear in him. That's what I like.
Yeah, and New York doesn't really appreciate it.
No, they don't appreciate him at all.
No.
They don't deserve him either.
No.
Yeah.
They might do some like pick up Zeke off the scrap heap after he gets cut this offseason by the Cowboys. But hopefully they go ahead and stay out the bargain basement and pick up the stud and get him here from New York.
If you do that, you're sending a serious message to the league and to Fields. We're getting you some help.
Right. I mean, you can already run the ball on everybody in the NFL. And
imagine putting him back there.
And they know what's coming.
And they can't stop it.
They can't stop it.
Or if they think they know what's coming, Fields around the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just run around there getting untouched. That's a first down.
And then you're giving it to Khalil Herbert, who's on IR, which we'll discuss, about 12 times a game. Handing it to him 12, 13 times a game.
Yeah. I'm interested in seeing Ebner this
every time I watch Ebner, he's getting me 1.7 yards and he's getting tackled. I mean, it looks like he's never getting blocked. I saw him in the preseason looking good, but I'm talking about in the games.
They don't block for him in the game.
No, they don't. I think the league knows this guy can't pass block, and they don't throw any passes to him. Right. So this is a run play.
This is a run play, definitely.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So hopefully he's been working on that these 10 weeks. He's been on the scout team.
I know everybody loves Ebner. I mean, I don't know because he's small. He seems like he's slower than Fields.
Nah, that guy's a bear, man. That guy, he's a bear. So, if he can get out there and get some good reps.
I want to see him get some damn yards. That guy be getting 1.7 yards. Then if he gets 4 yards, he gets tackled 5 yards in the backfield, gets up, slams the ball in the dirt.
Well, this is his time to figure out if he can do something. If not,
bro, he looks like Gary Coleman, rest his soul. Unhoused Gary Coleman, towards the later years.
We can cut him in the offseason if he gets it going.
All right.
If he doesn't, I mean, come on. This is everybody's auditioning. Who do you want to play in the NFL or not?
Hey, if Tristan Ebner can make me eat crow next week, I'm willing to eat crow next week. You know what I mean?
I haven't seen this taco. This taco
Charlton. Yeah, it sounds like a candy bar and a chocolate. Sounds like a dessert at a Mexican restaurant, don't it?
Yeah, they come showing me on the news is taco gold chain.
Yeah, he was talking about that in the interview.
Yeah, I'm a taco.
I'm like, you can't talk about what you draping in Chicago like that. You're gonna make it the stick up kids want to get it.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get you.
They're gonna go viral. Yeah, I got the taco.
What's up, taco? What's up, brother? What's up? Hey, what you drinking? I got you. Yeah. Come on around here.
Oh, yeah, you can't talk about the drip like that, not unless you're some sort of rapper. You know what I mean?
Hey, Rob.
But yeah, his name sounds like a dessert. He's like it's a taco and you put a Charleston Chew in it.
I haven't done much research, but why is he available?
Well, he was a high first-round draft pick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I know they said they activated him to the practice squad. And the local media was asking, what can we expect from you? I'm here to make plays. Damn. Weren't you there to make plays? Wherever you were? I mean, the way he was talking, I was like you, like, wait a minute, I had to do some research. Like,
yeah, like they didn't want to get Mac off the scrap heap.
Did he beat up his white wife and that's why we're getting him, Chief? Is it on camera? And it's on camera? Right.
Were you ever on TMZ?
I mean, yeah, man. Yeah. So yeah, he was the cowboy. I mean, hey.
He's a Steeler also, but you're available.
Hey, you never know. He got released.
Yeah, we need bodies though.
Yeah, he got released, but you never know. Yeah, this system might be just what he needs. You know, he can prove himself, and if not, he's gone at the end of the season.
Well, he said he believes in it in the hit system, so you know maybe Flus can pull something out of him. He's got
He would have said he believes in the Comet system if they told him to go clean the toilets in the locker room. You know what I mean? This guy's lucky to have a job, as we all are, America. I don't want to sound like Justin Fields and get all the pink people mad. You see, we don't work. Even though we know it's a majority of you that are on the welfare. And, you know.
Absolutely, but you know, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Yeah.
I had to go find out who the hell he was. I was like, man, he got drip and he come off the scrap heap. Who is this guy?
Bro, they was talking about him in a look like on the internet. I'm like, Taco who? That's what I said. Has he ever made a play that I'm familiar with? Like,
right. So I thought he was the guy. What's the guy from the NBA?
NBA, me too. I was like, wait a minute. The 7'7" modern day Manute Bol. He's doing what? He's an edge rusher?
Yeah, we're gonna try him as edge rusher and tight end.
Yeah, he can just stick his hand right around the left tackle and grab a hold of the quarterback.
Snatch his head off. Yeah. We're just looking for football players. We don't care what sport they play.
All right. So right now, I'm 4-6 with our Bears predictions.
Oh yeah.
Ace is 2-7, so we know who the bigger homer is here.
I thought I had a 3.
No. 2-7.
Well, I mean, I've predicted the games the last 2 weeks. They've just screwed them up.
Hey, I mean, all the games, I could go down my 6 losses and pretty much say the same. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I picked against the Bears once and got a victory for that.
Oh, the whatchamacallit? The
Cowboys, I think it was, yeah.
Oh, no. Wasn't it the Patriots?
Oh, yeah, because that was who I had picked them to beat at the beginning of the season. I wasn't believing in that quarterback who's going under the radar, who sucks.
And Zappy.
Yeah, we talked about the ginger. There's so many quarterbacks that I'm watching the national news pundits now, Ace. Now they're starting to get to him because all the melanated ones are pretty much playing good, even Geno.
Yeah. Geno.
Yeah, so it's forcing them to point out, because like who are these guys? Like, why do they still have jobs?
I mean, I don't even know why. I mean, I know Mr. Trubisky's a bum, but I don't know why that bum is playing in front of him.
Mitch should be. They took a chance on him. They took a flyer on him. He should be a 3rd round quarterback holding a clipboard. But no, we don't want you talking to the rookies about philosophy and what you've learned. You're literally just there to hold the clipboard.
Oh my gosh. And the what's the guy from Carolina? Baker? Yeah, the young melanated quarterback.
The tough kid who likes to run and stick flags in the middle of the field and flip everybody off. Tough, punky, smart.
Yeah.
Number 1 overall. Baker?
Yeah, he can't play football.
Yeah.
But the 3rd string quarterback came in and he's starting probably the rest of the season.
Yeah. Melanated. Yeah. But I say that about the predictions, Ace. So this week we go to Atlanta. What you got? Who's gonna win, and what score you got?
Unfortunately, I'm going. Well, not unfortunately. Unfortunately, Cordell Patterson is back, and of course he has a bone to pick with the Bears, and he'll run for 200 yards because they just let him go in free agency. But I got the Bears 30, Falcons 24.
Well, the Falcons are playing for something too.
Who cares?
So wait, you got the Bears 30, Falcons 24?
Yeah.
All right. Bears 30. Yeah, they have been averaging 30.
Put it in the book.
This is a road game. Yeah, Ace said Ace.
There's some bums.
Bears 30, Falcons 24.
And we got is Taco playing this week? Taco? See? Taco? I don't know if Taco's playing this week. But we got Jack Sanborn out there.
Oh shit. Oh man. All right, hold on. I'm trying to get my pick. Go ahead with Sanborn. Yeah. Sanborn's a bear, man. He looks like, he'll chew some chewing tobacco and spit it on somebody's mother.
Yeah, it's second coming of Blacker.
Well, they said he runs like a 4.7, 4.8.
Who gives a damn? As long as
I'm just saying, Urlacher was fast, man. Yeah.
Now
the only comparison they got is he's white. He's more like Lance Briggs or somebody.
Okay. Anyway, he's the middle linebacker through the end of this season. He does go on IR next week. So, but the kid can play. I mean,
he's got a nose for the football.
Yeah, and you can't really teach that. So just coach him up, put him out there, and put him on the bench next year once we get somebody to take his damn place. Unless he gets stronger and faster and wants to keep his position. But I like him. I liked him in the preseason. I mean, he was damn near the defensive player of the week in the NFC this week if they hadn't took his interception away with that damn bullshit. Did I say that on YouTube? It took his interception away with that damn call.
Yeah, I mean, he's tough. I mean, I appreciate everything about him. He's definitely going to make the team next year. He's earned himself some money.
Yeah.
Undrafted, right?
Yeah, undrafted free agent, man. Wow.
Yeah. Those are the kids. I forgot what that guy said. He got in trouble for saying it. Those poor people. He's like that. You want them hungry. You get them out there.
Yeah. He's a local kid, hungry, got a chip on his shoulder. Put him out there. Special teams. Let him go out there and kill. Hit somebody.
Well, I'm going to go on record. I got Bears 25, Falcons 22.
Okay. That's reasonable. I mean, the game's going to be close.
Yeah.
The Bears aren't going to. But Justin Time said he'll never, ever in his career
make that mistake. I'm glad he threw it to his homeboy, too, because that makes he'll never do it. You know what? It made it hurt that much more. Did you see when he ran that touchdown, he slammed the ball down? Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the defense just gave up a 91-yard drive after that.
Well, you got to make the extra point.
Yeah, definitely. The damn kicker. But I don't know about you. If you're going to call penalties on me anyway, I'm just going to go grab somebody by that damn face mask and start hurting people.
Bro, they wasn't calling the holds on the Lions. I'm saying, like, if you're going to call that on the Bears, you got to blow the whistle the other way.
Yeah. Well, man, I don't know what's going on with the NFL. They send these letters every week talking about, we blew that. We're sorry. Come on, man.
Well, the Bears games have been fixed for years, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. Well, definitely we know they've been fixed against the Packers, but against the we had a couple of fixed games against the Lions, too.
Well, you got to think about now gambling is open in the NFL.
Yeah.
So it's all wide open now.
Yeah. So it might not necessarily be that official, but his cousin or his mother.
Yeah.
Anybody in the family could be gambling.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, don't worry about it.
All right. So we talked about Taco.
Yeah.
Now, where's the wide receiver we got from the Patriots?
Nikhil.
Yeah, I don't even think he was active last week. He wasn't.
He played. If you only have 15 pass plays a game, it's hard to get the guy the ball.
Well, they had more than 15 pass plays. It was just the line can't pass block anymore.
Yeah. Well, they never could.
Right.
So, I know they're developing the offense. And right now you want to develop more run plays every week. But why can't we develop these slants or these not bubble screens? I hate the bubble screens. But these plays where you got three receivers on one side, one running the slant, one running the go, and one maybe running.
Oh, yeah, the stack.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, they ran that formation first time all season last week, and they only did it for one play, and they had success.
Come on. Everybody in the league steals from the other teams. find plays that are working against you that look good and look like they work against other teams, and put them in your damn playbook. You got a few beasts on your in your wide receiver room with
Man,
with the kid they just got from Pittsburgh,
man.
kid from New England, Pringle's back.
Pringles like the block.
Yeah, you got your guy from I mean, come on, man. He's got to be able to develop some damn plays where guys are open. I understand that you know, Justin has a little problem with throwing people open, but these other teams are running all of these plays every week, and everybody's wide open, just running across the field.
Right. Why aren't our players being coached open?
Yeah. That's why. I don't understand. Maybe he's still going with the Green Bay principle of you've got a Hall of Fame quarterback, and the Hall of Fame quarterback can get the ball into all these tight windows.
Well, not just a Hall of Fame, but a historically accurate Hall of Fame quarterback, because Hall of Fame people make it for different reasons as quarterback. Like he's one of the most accurate to ever do it. So, yeah, everybody's open.
Yeah, because he can throw anybody open, hit any side, any back shot, any throw that's out there.
Right. That's his thing, but he can't run a 4-4. You know, right.
Your quarterback that they have to guard against the damn run every damn play. So
and the D-backs got to make business decisions when they want to tackle.
Yeah. But
we got people who come on this show talking about they don't like Fields because he can't slide. He ain't trying to slide. He ain't got to slide. He ain't never had to slide before in his life. I'm just saying, you see how big he is? I mean, and he does know how to slide now. He learned. But all of that was holding him back. They spent all season. We talked about that. They spent all season teaching him how to slide. Right. Don't nobody care about that. He's running a 4-4. Who can catch him?
They can't catch him. And when they could catch him, we put the damn linebacker out of the damn game last week.
Right. Man, they said Fields said they had to tell him because he was telling him my legs are heavy. Man, Fields is working out like Walter Payton. Bro, they said they had to tell him, you're doing more running than everybody in practice. You know, with the run plays, and he's got to run through the actions and all that bootlegging, and in the games, he's doing more running. They said his trainers told him, man, you got to get a weight to break this week, man. That's how hard that guy's working. That's why you can see it too, can't you?
Oh, yeah, I got the ball.
He looks like he gets bigger when he starts running, don't he?
Like, yeah, he turned into the damn Incredible Hulk or some shit.
Oh, man.
So why don't we keep running that play action at the ends and run some of these slants when these guys are just crossing the field wide open. I know they don't like him throwing the ball in the middle of the field. They don't feel he has good vision there, but the guy's wide open. Or if it's a quick slant for the 10 yards we need, come on, man. Let's make it happen. I know y'all watching the show. Come on, Bear.
Oh, yeah. They watching. All right. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
So, put those plays in. Yeah, it's great to have the play action, come back, play action, quick slant, play action, post these damn DBs up. Your two top receivers, well, not your two top, but your number one is 6'4", 240 pounds. Harry is like 6'4", 230 pounds. And you got your little slant guy that is Justin Fields, who's been working with Justin Fields since last offseason. You can just slide in there and he's going to be wide open. Let's start developing some of these passing plays. We know we can run the ball. We know we can't pass block. Quick run plays, quick slants, quick comebacks, and get those yards and move the chains. Justin can't run all year. He can. But, that's –
yeah, if it's longer than 3rd and 5, those guys can't block in front of them. You might as well call a run play on anything longer than 3rd and 6. I would call a run play.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because they can't block it. They can't. But you see, he went into Matrix mode at the end of the game on that last play when it took 5 of them to sack him.
Yeah, and that was rough for the quarterback. They should have called that shit.
Yeah.
I'd have pissed the whole league off. They should have called roughing the passer. He got flipped almost.
Yeah. But they couldn't get him down, man. All of you Justin Fields haters, yeah, you can take you take a big one to the noggin, because that kid is a beast.
Yeah, well, I was the first one here that you heard say. I was looking at Fields when I saw him. I think it was the Washington game.
Yeah.
I told you that's the toughest kid I've seen. He's the toughest kid I've seen in the Bears uniform since Walter Payton.
Yeah.
And when he was showing that grit, they lost, but people didn't see it. And the way he was fiery in the huddle and in the post-game interview, something clicked.
Yeah.
And I said it then. It's on this show. I'll make a short clip of it. I said that kid will be MVP in 2024. Now,
might be this year.
Yeah. They talking for this year, but it could be 2023. I had to push it up.
Well,
yeah, but
this year because of he's melanated. But
yeah, but they're actually talking about it, making the case for him.
Right, because he's unstoppable.
I mean, he's on pace to rush for like 1,400 yards. He's fifth in the league in rushing.
Oh, they should have benched him earlier.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What? They should have played the guy behind him.
Yeah.
He can hit that corner pass in the end zone.
What's his name?
Ty.
The guy that kicked out of Denver.
Yeah, he threw the corner pass in the preseason. We should bench the Fields for him.
Number 1 draft pick. No way.
Kid breaking NFL records. NFC Player of the Week.
Every week. But like I said earlier, this season was going to be a test of patience for the Bears. Did I expect them to go to the playoffs to win or go to the Super Bowl? No, because they weren't built for it. But you're seeing a quarterback that we haven't had in the history of the team.
Correct. And we've been saying how it's a new system.
Yeah.
He was new to the league, had to learn a new system last year, then a new coach and a whole new system. That's the whole team has to process this information.
Yeah, and the coach.
I said it would take 8 weeks, 7-8 weeks.
Look at me now. Look at me now. So,
yeah, you can tell everybody looks more professional out there because they have an idea of what they're doing.
What the hell is going on? What they're doing, and how's it going to look when it's executed?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a difference between, okay, so when you come out there with an hour and a half worth of practice every day, stretching and doing calisthenics.
Yeah.
It's a difference between coming out of training, Ace, at your job and your first orientation period or your first 2 weeks out there on the floor or whatever.
Right.
You don't know what the hell you're doing.
I have absolutely no idea. You gotta get lathered up. You gotta figure out, come on, man.
And if everybody's new in it, that's why they always go out and get players who've been in the system before, because you got to have somebody like, well, no, go over there.
Sign them to that 1 year contract, see if they make another year. Or you just cut them in the offseason, just get better players.
Right.
And teach them the system. I mean, even
by then they'll know the system. Right. Exactly. That's the way you do it. They become hired coaches and they're on the field.
Right.
And like you said, some of them have blowout years. I've seen that.
Yeah, because some of them just might have been looking for that situation where they can become that particular player. They know the system, and now they can flourish in the system with this particular guy over here and this particular guy over here, that guy behind him and that guy in front of him. Hey, it's not gonna get no better than this. Let me ball out. So
yeah.
But
that's when they wife park an ice cream truck or food truck in the driveway and like, I've been telling you, I got to get a good deal. They go out and make some plays, boy.
Right. But, everybody wants to win now. It's the participation trophy generation. Everybody wants a trophy at the end of the season. You're building a franchise. The franchise is trying to build the franchise bigger so they can have something to put on the field when they build this new stadium. Now, unfortunately for you guys, it's not going to happen this year, but it's coming. It's coming. You're in position.
Well, I could tell you, being in the Inglewood area, it's coming, but they're going to tell you X number of years, and they're going to keep pushing the years out, and it's going to be like Groundhog's Day. It's going to be like the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Like with this stadium here, I'm like, man, I thought they said it was a 2-year project. No, they said 4 years. 4 years went by. I thought it was supposed to have been done in 4. No, they said 6. No, they didn't. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna take a minute.
No, that's sidewalk fairs everywhere. LA, man. It's Chicago, Arlington Heights. They want to recoup that chop as soon as they can. So
Man, them Teamsters gonna get in there.
yeah, you gotta give them the bonuses. you gotta write those bonuses in there. Otherwise, yeah, it is gonna take 4 or 5
So
days.
if you do your job and you do it on time, we pay you double.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Let's push on, man. All right, so why African American QBs devalued in the draft? Let's jump on to quarterback of the week, and I'll go with mine. This will be the 3rd consecutive week that I'm going with Justin Time. I could care less what any other black quarterback has done in the league. You could go to he snapped this, blah, 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 blah. Nobody's running over people and playing this game like the way Justin Fields is. So I'm going with Justin Fields for week 10.
Well, you know,
I'm a homer.
Justin Fields, he's a damn bear, and he's playing like a bear.
Yeah.
And there's nothing. Come on.
Nobody can say, oh, this guy played better than Fields last week.
No.
Whether they won or lost, nobody can say it.
The only way I would have been tempted to take another quarterback if the Philly would have won their eighth. Well, they'd still be undefeated, but they're not. So Justin Time,
yeah,
the quarterback of the week.
Well, all right.
And I can't wait to see Sunday what he does to the Atlanta Falcons.
And all I'm saying is I've named him. You've named him multiple times, but I've named him a lot. And if he's getting all these quarterbacks of the week,
yeah,
could you not make a case for MVP at some point?
Well, absolutely.
Keep stringing together NFC Player of the Week,
And all of
probably
these,
Offensive Player of the Year. But go ahead.
All these pundits are eating crow, who are at the beginning of the year trying to run them out of town, run them out of.
Oh, they're choking on it.
He should be on the bench. He had to learn an extra year, or he's a bust, and all this crap they're saying about
Mully and Hall. They still blowing dog whistles about him. Well, he can't drive. Now they're talking about he can't score at the end of the game. Drive. I wish I was there so I could just slap him. I wouldn't even say nothing. You know those slaps people used to get in the fun house. It all explained everything. You know what I mean? Pull yourself together.
Because it shook them up and they had to realize, oh, what did I just say? Yeah, you just said some dumb shit. Come on, man.
Pull yourself together before you go back out there. Right.
They're playing. Whatever team, whatever defense you put out there, this guy is unstoppable.
Man, he giving you 30 points, man. You know what I'm saying?
And he's still learning the offense. He's got different pieces coming back off bed rest.
Correct.
And he's trying to figure out how to fit them in. He's got people coming from other teams.
Correct.
Come on, man.
You got linemen coming back off bed rest.
Yeah.
It's piecemeal.
Yeah. It's going to be that way to the end of the season. He's got a big number one offensive tackle that they got from the Raiders that was on bed rest. And,
I've got some names. I coined Justin Time first, and now I see it all over the internet. I should have copywritten it.
Yeah.
I do. I see it all over the internet, Justin Time.
Yeah.
But
we're all watching.
How about Copperfields? Because he's magic.
That's interesting.
And he's copper. He's bronze. You could also go with Bronzefields, like Bronzefield.
Too close to LeBron.
All right. Holyfields. Yeah. Nibbling your ears. Holyfields.
He's teamed up with his old pal Mike Tyson. So man, remember that word.
Justin's Field. He's the best player out there.
I think your original coinage of Justin Time is what the world should go with.
Just in time, because he's just what the Bears needed.
Yeah.
And he was just in time, huh?
Time to save us from holy hell. You know, even though all these suburban cats want to win, they want to go to the playoffs this year. Like, when is he gonna get them and win a game in the fourth damn quarter? Driving down the field like Peyton Manning.
I tell you what, Metra and CGA should run right into that stadium.
Yeah,
They'll save a lot of lives.
definitely Metro.
Yeah.
Make the whole
Well, I
damn
know
thing.
CGA don't run that far, but they need to make an extension.
Yeah.
They got him out there at O'Hare. They call him that the city my ass.
They
You know what
supposed to be standing out to the gardens, but
Yeah.
definitely go out that way but you know, Metro should just make the whole damn train a liquor bear cart,
Yeah.
whole train.
Yeah, you're right. And the Metro would be a lot safer too.
What about the families? Who gives a damn about the family? These people are going out there to drink, spend money, and have a great time.
The families can sell their homes to Bears fans. We're going to give them more money on the dollar for those homes, and they can find themselves another quiet community adjacent to the stadium.
Yeah. Build, you know, steal some more land and make another unincorporated township.
Right, unincorporated.
Yeah,
and hire all your pink police to, you know, do what you want them to do.
Yeah, harass people and write up drunk drivers, you know, knowing they're coming out there to damn drink, whatever.
Right.
Oh, man.
Following them from the stadium to their car.
Just build damn hotels and package the tickets and the hotels together. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'll put the package, you're heading out to Arlington Heights, spend a damn weekend and avoid the DUI.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You know, or hire a car if you have to, you know, but avoid the DUI.
They don't think about hiring the car until they, you know,
until they're smashed, trying to get an Uber and it's like $100,000 or it's an hour wait. You're like, oh, yeah, you should have had your car. Like, especially if you went deep, get a limo, man. The driver sit out there, wait for you, keep it warm.
Yeah, they're gonna sit out there and watch the game or do whatever.
Yeah.
Shoot the stuff until the game's over. And
Yeah.
Wherever the hell you want to go, hire the car.
You know?
Yeah.
But like you said, the lick would be, and we got to do that, man. You know, once they open it up, parlay the game and stay in, you know, one of the adjacent hotels right there on the campus. Yeah, that'd be a nice annual event.
Oh yeah.
Bears package.
Bears package.
Yeah.
I mean, people do it all over the country. When you know, the Bears go take over all these seasons, whether they stadiums and games, whether they're winning or not. So you know, let's do it.
Yeah. All right, but here we go, man. Let's push on. Next topic: Mouthpiece top 5 NFL team power rankings after week 10. I need your power rankings.
Week 10.
Now, who won tonight? We ain't counting that because that's the next week. But who won tonight? Do you know?
I don't know. I haven't kept up with the game tonight. So we'll have to. Let me look right away. See if I can figure it out. They should still be close to playing. Mouthpiece included. TATN.
All right, well, I'll give you my number 5.
Go ahead.
I'm going with Lamar Jackson at the Ravens 6-3. That's my number 5.
That's your number 5. My number 5, Tua Tagovailoa. Miami.
You going with the Samoan, huh?
Yeah. I saw the Wakanda Forever, so I'm going with the Tua.
Yeah, we might check that out maybe when Coach come out here.
Okay.
All right, Dolphins is my 4, so I went with Tua for my 4. 7-3.
The Buffalo Bills have slipped to the 4th position for me in the NFL power rankings. Buffalo.
Yeah, well, give me your number 3.
My number 3. We don't call them Carrot Top in him. Sideshow Bob.
Yeah.
The Kansas City Chiefs occupied my number 3 position.
You got the 7-2 Chiefs in number 3. I'm going with the Eagles at 8-1.
Oh.
That's my number 3 team. At 8-1, I went with the Eagles.
So you've been waiting for them to fall.
No, but I mean, when you consider my number 2 team is Sideshow Bob, 7-2.
Oh, I'm loving it.
Who's your number 2?
My number 2, I'm going with the. I hate to go with an NFC North team, but either they got the Shamrock up there, Heinies, or I don't know what's going on. But I'm going with the Minnesota Vikings.
That's your number 2. Well, that's my number 1, Minnesota at 8-1. I watched that last game they played. Call it Shamrock, call it Destiny, call it what you want. They're 8-1, and their 8-1 is different from the Eagles because they've been on a roll as of late. So who's your number 1?
They got an 8-1. That was a heck of a catch last week.
Man.
And Buffalo should have took the safety if that was the play they were going to come up with to get out of the damn end zone. But I got Philly after their one loss, still at my number 1 team in the NFL.
Yeah, I heard they got hosed. There was some bad calls and turnovers here and there.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. It's the NFL. You got a black quarterback.
Yeah. It's got to be twice as good as the other ones.
I got to update
twice as hard.
Update on Thursday Night Football.
Yeah.
The Tennessee Titans are leading the Green Bay Packers 27-17 with 4 minutes and 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
FGB.
Yeah, FGB all day long.
That's always fantastic.
So hopefully they can hold on to that, unlike the damn Dallas Cowgirls who gave the game away this past weekend in Green Bay.
All right, y'all. And y'all know tonight's topic, why are African-American QBs devalued in the draft? Phone lines are open, 424-900-6945. Feel free to pull up. If you do pull up, don't forget to bring your mouthpiece. All right, we're going to push on to the next hot politic topic, which is, let's see, top 5 NBA power rankings. But first, give me a close-up here, Jim. I got to eat a little crow. Now, I had Golden State, and I'm still staying with it, but I'm going to eat some up to the moment crow.
I got them. I had them too.
Yeah, they were my number 2 team behind Milwaukee on my initial power rankings. And right now they got the same record as the Chicago Bulls as far as that goes. So, yes. So that's my Golden State crow. Just wanted to acknowledge that. I don't just talk about when I'm right.
Okay. Well, I don't think you should be eating crow this early in the season for the defending 4-time NBA champions. But if that's what you choose to do, you go ahead. I'll give them another week before I'm eating some crow. I think they got to re-energize as a team after the Poole and Draymond debacle. So, I'll give them some time to gel, and we'll see what they're doing in probably about 3 weeks.
Okay. All right. So I hear you. So I got maybe I'll have a crow's foot. I won't eat the whole crow yet.
Just there, yeah.
So before we let's just go ahead and do the power ranking.
All right.
And this is going to be top 5 as they stand. My number 5 team, Portland Trail Blazers and Dame Dash.
Game time. Okay.
Yeah, Dame Dash, Stacey Dash's brother.
I went to my number 5 team. I'm going with Ja. and the Memphis Grizzlies.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going that route. I had them in my top 5 starting the season, so I'm going to keep them there.
Yeah, I didn't have them there, and I don't have them on this list.
Okay.
My number 4 team is the Denver Nuggets. They're 9-5. This team's been a while, long time together. They were hurt last year. They got a perennial MVP, and they're playing good team basketball, and they're underrated. I'm going with the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, they always hurt when it comes to money time.
Bed rest.
Bed rest, yeah. MVP from the shithole country. But actually, we agree on this. I've got Denver as my number 4 pick this week in the power rankings. The Denver Nuggets, after the ass whooping they put on the Bulls the other night.
Shellacking.
Yeah.
All right. Where was that at? Was that in Chicago or Denver?
That was in Denver, I believe. I can't say for sure. I was feeling lovely that night, so I have to look into the archives. But I believe it was in Chicago. It might have been Chicago. Yeah.
All right, go ahead and give me your number 3 team.
My number 3, I have picked the Portland Trailblazers with Dame Time. So Portland is my number 3 squad of this particular week.
All right. I went with the Phoenix Suns at 9-5. That's my number 3 team. They're playing in the competitive West Conference.
Can't believe it.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with the Suns, number 3. My number 2 team, I had them number 3 at the beginning of the season. Due to the coaching, they lost the melanated coach. But then they replaced him with some sort of, looks like he's some sort of melanated, might have some Arab in him, I'm not sure. But
I haven't seen them play.
But I'm going with the Celtics at 12-3.
Yeah, I've banned them based on them getting rid of the melanated coach as far as my viewing pleasure. But that doesn't have anything to do with the rankings. Number 2, I've got the boys Milwaukee. I really dislike picking this team from Milwaukee after what they did to the home team last year in the first round. But I'm gonna go with the Milwaukee Bucks with the Greek Freak at my number 2 team. And
all right, and what's your number 1?
Numero uno. They're out of the Eastern Conference. They did some bogus front office stuff, but whatever it does for their team or morale or whatever, I picked the Shamrock up I picked the Boston Celtics.
All right. And my number 1 team, I went with Giannis Antetokounmpo. They doing all this. My man is still on bed rest. The dude who missed the playoffs last year.
Middleton?
Yeah, he ain't played all season.
They don't need him.
I'd be packaging him up as soon as he got healthy.
I think they like him, but they just don't need him right now.
Well, I'd package him up. I mean, like I told you, if you can't get out there, one thing Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, and Michael Jordan did.
Yeah.
They showed up to work.
Yeah, no matter what, whatever the
might have partied all night, gambled, drinking, played golf.
Yeah, got on the plane, got right back to the city in 2 days to play the next game. Yeah, you're definitely correct in that statement. So package them up. We're gonna send them to Chicago. Chicago will trade you Melo, the ball kid for him. So we have.
I'd give him the tweener.
Willis. What you talking about, Willis?
No, our leading scorer.
Oh, DeRozan?
Yeah. And they can have ball too.
He's still hurt though.
Yeah, well, because you're not.
I wouldn't give him DeRozan.
You're not going to win anything with DeRozan.
You're not going to win with any of these guys they got.
This is true.
So, I mean, the problem is you've unleashed this $200 million contract on this bum. And I can't call him a bum, but this guy that he's hurt, maybe through no fault of his own, but it is what it is. And you're putting yourself in a situation where you can't shut him down for X amount of games, because you did that at the end of last season in the playoffs. He had the surgery, and now you start the season off. He's on bed rest, and now you looking and you need to shut him down again so he can get some more bed rest to do what? To come back and play the middle games of the season and not be able to play the playoffs again? I mean, yeah, you got to start making some decisions. That's all I'm saying. So, I don't know who it is. I don't really care. But some of these guys with these bad knees, they got to go.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's the power rankings for this week. Yeah. I did have some more NBA coverage I want to get into real quick.
All right.
So, let's see. Where'd it go? We did NBA. Yes. Who's your current NBA MVP? And how you feel about Doncic? And God, your boy Doncic's been running all through the league. Nobody's scared to play defense because they think they're gonna call a foul on him or something.
Oh, man, come on, man. I was saying that in the playoffs, man. If you look at this guy, funny, they're gonna call a foul. So, I mean, he's going to be the MVP. You gave the MVP to this guy from the shithole country for the last 2 years. This guy is going to get it again. I mean, has he scored less than 30 points in a game this season? So, I would say.
Well, I mean, I'm not asking you for their MVP. Who's your MVP up to this point?
Oh, I'm always going with I'm going with Giannis until they can find somebody that can stop him. He didn't have enough help last season to finish the Celtics off to win the championship. And until they come up with some kind of bionic non-Greek to beat Giannis, I'm going to stick with him as my current MVP.
Yeah, I definitely would concur. I'm always going to go with Giannis. These other people are just getting his award year after year as far as I'm concerned.
It's like the Jordan bias.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing on both sides of the ball. He's doing everything they ask. He don't make excuses about his lineup. All he does is goes out there and wins ball games.
I got to play with whoever's out here. Either we get it done tonight or we don't. But we
add something to his game, goes to the lab, add something to his game every offseason. Yeah. Got respect for the game, but even just based upon he's leading the league, not leading the league, but he's like top 3 in the league in all the major categories.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, and he will be, while all these other guys are trying to, stack stats. He's stacking stats and he's trying to win. With whoever's out there. He's not crying and saying, "Oh, I can't win with these guys."
And that Mark Durant named the guys too. He literally named the guys. You mean really? That shows you this modern world we live in, and he ain't getting no smoke in the locker room. And I ain't talking about yappy smoke or texting or tweeting.
Yeah, I'd have whooped his ass.
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
You want me out of here? I tell you what, they're gonna get rid of me after I kick your ass. How about that?
Put my name out here like that, right? My brand.
Right.
All he could have said is, man, they could get me some help with the lineup, but even then, man, that's off-season talk. That's not mid-season talk with him.
Because you're the one who's supposed to be the MVP candidate every year, the guy that
yeah, you're the Aaron Rodgers of the team.
Right. Take this team to the championship like you did in Golden State. Oh, you were just playing on a team that had
you wanted to walk away from a sure thing.
Yeah.
Because your ego got so much of you that you thought, give me any all NBA player and I can win the chip.
Any Hall of Fame player.
You wasn't doing it with Westbrook.
Yeah, and Harden.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So you went to a team that already won a championship and had a future Hall of Famer at point guard. And you the man.
And the stuff Jeremiah used to get into him with is like, man, come on, man, ball. You know, like it ain't all right. You know, Durant seems like, well, it's all right, man. Leave him alone. You know, he don't want to practice hard. He's just a little late. Stop messing with him.
Man, play ball, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna get that money. You can get that money here. They gotta pay you. So why the hell are you leaving? But you know, use a yeah.
Man, he messed that up in Golden State. He let the media get all in his head.
Dumb.
Definitely not smart.
Yeah.
All right. So we got our current MVP. And we picked ourselves a booger of the week. You know, I've been watching this guy on this Fox show, and I just realized this was Shady McCoy. I mean, he's put on so much weight. You know, I was seeing him in a helmet. I just imagine he looked different.
Yeah.
This guy's been cooning for dollars.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah. You know, when he got him to kick him out of Pittsburgh, like this guy's an idiot.
Oh yeah, he was cooning against the black coach, wasn't
he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's an idiot. But, you know,
Yeah,
he's a future Herschel Walker.
Oh yeah,
got some pretty good running backs, right? Montgomery's a baller, right? Herbert's a baller too. They all can run the ball. The problem is when you stop these guys and they can't run the ball and you make him throw, that's the issue. Because now
anybody to throw to.
1 second. Now all the play action, taking these shots deep, or the zone fakes with the tight end selling back. You know, everybody does that little play. You sell the run and the tight is wide open.
Leak play, baby.
You can't do that when you can't run the ball. So when they can't run the ball, he looks like, you know, picks 1 and 6 in 7 games. That's what he looks like when they can't run the ball. Everybody says, "Oh man, get him some weapons." But I'm thinking as a wide receiver, if I'm Mooney, right, or if I'm Claypool, I'm like, well, what about us? Why can't they say get us a quarterback? No, but the problem with this team is
that's him talking about Justin
Fields.
Fields.
Run the ball well. That's
this guy has an issue with Justin Fields. Even now.
I think because they're saying that he's one of the better backs in the league, that this guy feels that Justin isn't a great player. So,
but Deshaun, he played. Shady played with Vic.
Yeah, he's a hater. He's breaking all Vic's records.
Yeah.
And come on, man. His career was over when he got himself put out of damn Pittsburgh. He sat out the whole damn year for a new contract.
Right.
So to come over here and make yourself relevant down in this second-year quarterback.
On Fox.
Yeah, on Fox. That's tearing up the league. Come on. You got to take all that with a grain of booger salt. Or booger sugar or whatever. Whatever the hell.
Yeah, you know, I was watching him. He was picking, you know, of course, the Cowboys to beat the Bears. And he sat there during that take and said the Bears are a crappy team.
Yeah.
I mean, he included the quarterback, you know, don't get me wrong. But he said the Bears are dirt, like a high school team. That was basically his take. So, so Fields should be 10-3 with this team. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
7-3.
Right. Now you're saying all these plays should be working.
Right.
With his dirt team.
Right.
And they're scoring 30 points a game.
Right. Now, that's just evidence one of this booger. We found big ups to the crack production staff.
Yeah.
This is him talking about another black quarterback.
calling him overrated.
Kyler Murray.
McCoy did not hold back, saying Kyler plays like he's former NFL running back LaShawn McCoy took huge shots at Kyler Murray, calling him overrated and trash. McCoy did not hold back, saying Kyler plays like he's in high school. It's embarrassing and that he can't read coverages.
Kyler Murray? Trash. Overhyped, overrated. He put like high school player. He does a circle, the ballerina circle, then goes left, goes right, turns all the way around again, then looks for a wide receiver. He's trash. That's how he play quarterback. It's really embarrassing, to be honest. Like, who's coaching this kid? We want to sign you a big contract for $100 million, but you got to watch certain film. Now that makes sense. I see why. Because he ain't reading no coverages.
You would think he just go ahead and change his name, because I mean, if they let, I guess because they call him Shady, he can just be Booger.
Booger.
Boy.
Booger McCoy. Herschel McCoy.
Yeah. But to
OJ McCoy. We're talking about before Nicole.
Just call him a bum. Yeah, you never be in the Hall of Fame.
No.
Your career's over. In about 2 or 3 years, nobody will ever know who you were.
I'm telling you, I didn't even know who he was, and I've been watching some of that show, and I'm like, because it's 2 of them on there. It's 2 boogers on there.
Okay.
Yeah. And they got this lady who's the point, and then they got this other cat. And I only watch it because they say such. I don't, when I catch it, I'm like, oh, I know they're going to say something. To be honest, I watch it to try to find the booger of the week.
they never disappoint.
Yeah. So between those 2, they're always in a running. They're both ex-NFL players, and we know a lot of those guys. We went to college with a lot of those guys who went pro. Some of them were boogers. Many of them were boogers.
Yeah, absolutely.
They got down there. They had all those pink toes, chasing them around campus, telling them how strong and smart and great they are.
Yeah, all that. Yeah. And now you want to come on Fox News
and say somebody can't read the playbook and can't process information.
Yeah, next he'll be coming on talking about they should put the clause back in his contract where he can't play the place.
Yeah, he pocket watched, talked about the clause, justified the clause. I think he's one of those guys working for some of those owners. He's getting an extra check.
Yeah.
From the Owners Association.
Like,
Like, what's that guy's name on ESPN?
Yeah. Now I was
the insider. Yeah.
Yeah. But come on, dude. There's no reason. You the one blew your damn NFL contract. You set out and thinking somebody was going to pay you for sitting out.
Well, I'm sure his agent told him to do it.
Yeah, his agent's an idiot.
Told him to do it.
Yeah. Go out there and run the ball, and your contract will come to you. If you don't want to play, that's fine. You didn't want to play, but to sit
by the time he came back, he was a step slow.
Yeah. And what owner is going to go against the other owner and give you a boatload of money to sit out a season
and talk about the other organization all year?
That's absolutely asinine. So if your agent advised you to do that, your agent's an idiot. But of course he's gone by now because you're not making any more money. So yeah.
All right. So LaShawn Booger McCoy, small ups, do better.
All right. Booger. You don't even have to use his name anymore. Just call him Booger.
Booger McCoy. All right.
Come on and say that.
You're right. Once you're Booger of the week, that's your new name. We're going to find a way to, that's the way you're forever referred to.
As Booger.
Yeah, to further notice. All right. So why are African-American QBs devalued in the draft? Finally, we make it to the topic du jour. Mm-hmm. And, Ace, we've talked about it before. I start watching every single brother when it came to draft time, quarter black, I should say. Mm-hmm. Their stock starts to fall for various reasons.
Oh, yeah.
He went to a party and when he was in college, starts coming out and was drinking some beers.
Yeah, he was out of party. Look at this picture, that guy standing next to him, smoking a blunt.
Right.
He probably got a system. He can't throw the ball anymore.
Right. What type of people is he hanging out with?
Yeah. I mean, even well, to get off topic just for a second, Derrick Rose in that interview he did at the barbershop said that the Bulls started asking him about his brother and his brother selling drugs. They were trying to decide to go between him and Beasley, and this kid's a beast. Unfortunately, his knees failed him, but come on, man.
The Beasley though, tatted all up and down.
Yeah,
had some issues off the court.
Yeah, this kid from Chicago. But back on topic, we know what's going on with the quarterbacks, how you investigate melanated quarterbacks to see what the family are, if somebody kicks a dog in the family, or all these different tests and measuring sticks that
Well, can you remember a black quarterback whose stock rose out of the blue, like the way every single year there's one or two quarterbacks from I never heard of who end up drafted in the top 5 or 7?
There's no way a black quarterback who had one season of starting, like Mitchell Lollapalooza.
One season of starting in college and one in high school.
And one in high school that you would take and hang your franchise on because he drove a Camry to the damn interview. What the hell? So no, I've never heard of that happening with a melanated quarterback.
And I just honestly was thinking about it before I asked you, like, I don't remember, and then asking you guys, man, who's this guy that's coming out of nowhere that everybody's talking about all of a sudden?
No, never. I mean, even in, I hate this, we keep talking about Mitch, but even in that damn draft, you had a quarterback with Handy J that at least been to 2 national championship games in college.
And his coach said, whoever passes up on him is passing up on Michael Jeffrey Jordan. You're in the city of Chicago.
Yeah. So that should have slapped you in the face right then. But you had, from what I heard, they hadn't really had an interview set up to talk to Handy J.
Yeah, they did it just as a matter of fact. You're right. They never really reached out to him. Yeah.
No interest
in a black quarterback.
Yeah, we got our guy. He drives a Camry.
And the way he anticipates those throws in college.
Toyota is one of our sponsors. They can give him a brand new Camry right on the field. That's what getting the ass kicked.
We knew he was our guy when he pulled up in a Camry.
Now imagine we're running around with a Handy J with the damn best defense in the NFL, trying to win a damn championship. Oh my gosh.
And you moved up to get this dude. Yeah. But that's a good example though, bro. Josh Allen moved up. He turned out to be a good one. But there's so many of them, the Sam Darnolds, like these guys.
Oh, yeah. That they had a great interviews. They passed the Horseshack test.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just thrilled the franchise, or they tickled the GM's his bum with a feather or something to get them to move this guy and slot him up to give him all this damn money. So yeah.
But is it psychological? Is it that the team owners truly can't see? I think Fields has rammed it down their throat this year.
Yeah.
To where he's being so effective at what he does, they can't even say, keep him in the pocket and tell that lie and keep a straight face.
Well, in some organizations, especially in a family organization like the Bears, they have no idea was a good football player or team or not. Once they hire that general manager, their full trust is in that general manager. So they just rolling the dice. All they know is their team is worth billions. They haven't invested anything. And the money machine is going to still keep cranking out the money as long as you have a competitive team out there. So, when you have the turnover and the general manager, hope springs eternal, and the general manager picks a quarterback in the first round who, he has this feel-good story about, coming from a small town, driving a Camry, almost a Bears fan his whole life or whatever, whoever the hell team.
Yeah, but you moved up in the draft to get this guy one spot.
Well, we know this guy's an idiot. The general manager's an idiot. Come on.
And the team you moved up for already had their guy. How much dumber can it get?
Yeah, well, most of that roster's gone. So, yeah.
Yeah, but back on the topic, though, bro. Yeah. Is it psychological that they really can't, that they don't have the mental capacities?
Come on.
How could they not see it? It's been proven. Randall Cunningham, Vic.
It's football. It's racism. You can spew that from the 1900s to 2029 or 2000.
Which football started in the military, which it's been said is ravaged with racism. But go ahead.
And it always will be. But it's racism. If they can keep the mentality that these guys don't have the mental capacity to run plays, which is absolutely ridiculous.
Get them in and out of huddles.
Use all this shit the coach is supposed to be doing for the most part. And
stuff these kids have done in high school and college.
Yeah. And they can do it on the NFL level. If you can keep spewing that Make America Great dialogue to America, they're going to keep believing it. The owners are, come on, man. They say they love their Negro players, but we know what's going on. These guys make them money. So
this is costing us money. So like if they was doing their job, say a guy like Russell Wilson would have slid up to the first round if they were truly doing their job.
Right. He wouldn't have competed against a guy from what was that? That guy came from Green Bay. They gave him a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
They drafted Russell Wilson, and Russell Wilson got the count. They realized this guy's a bum.
In third round, Russell Wilson.
And this third round player, there's no way we can put this bum in the game ahead of this guy.
And to your point, there's so many of those bums in the league that other guys could be developing. Like, I don't know what these teams are doing. I would not watch a bum play more than 3 games if they're not young and developing.
Right. Or you got you bring the ginger in and you got your idiot coach, your idiot first time coach telling them. Yeah.
I would have seen what the ginger was in practice.
Right. Tell him, he's
Just don't have it no more, Sugarfoot. Give him one of those speeches, you know what I mean? But we got big plans for you here in the organization.
He didn't have it. He didn't have it before they signed him. He was playing in Dallas for $3 million, and the Bears said, "Oh, come on,
you'll be the first ginger to ever be an offensive coordinator in the Bears uniform." Yeah, and mess around, be a head coach. What was the ginger's name that coached Dallas all those years?
Garrett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you look up to him and Richie Cunningham.
Yeah, that could be you.
That could be you. That's why you're here. So get over there and get the kid some water and hold his clipboard. I'd have been in practice 5 minutes seeing that.
Right. You're making $10 million. You're a star quarterback in the NFL.
And this kid's running a 4.4 and you're running an 8.8.
And the first running play he ran in the damn season.
He got hurt.
He pulled his hamstring. For 4-5.
Every time he ran, he got hurt. He pulled something, twisted his ankle. I've never seen, but non-contact injuries. Then you had to throw this poor kid out there, in front of the white media who hates black, Chicago, man. Y'all got that shit bad, man.
Oh boy. But it was set up because the coach had no idea how to put a game plan together, except for anybody except for Sideshow Bob. So he wanted whoever came in, he needed to be.
But you hear how they Sideshow. Yeah, they praising Getsy, and I'm like, okay, but it shouldn't have taken him 6 weeks to figure out what we've been saying since Justin Fields got to town.
Yeah, I mean, you were doing it in the preseason. Why the hell you get to the season?
Yeah, if he's such a genius, why did it take 6 weeks to implement some plays with Justin Fields is running?
Right.
And RPOs.
And this guy's running a 4-4-40, and your offensive line can't block. They can't pass block to save their lives. So yeah.
Yeah, I would say that, and it's that white supremacy on so many levels because it's finances involved too. In other words, we're going to have to wait usually, unless you're Cam Newton. We're going to have to wait usually to get that big money. Like, we can't be a bust. We had the one who they said was on lean. His team followed him around and said he was buying lean. What was his name? Raiders drafted him.
Jamarcus?
Yeah, I think he was from Oakland. They drafted him in Oakland, and he was just hanging out at the lean spot, allegedly. At least that's how they – I think when I read an article with him, he said he don't know where that came from, so I don't know.
We know where it came from.
Yeah. Was he on lean when he was doing the article? I don't know.
No, probably.
But
he was too big, man. He
didn't get a chance.
No.
He didn't get a chance like they giving all these other cats, man, to be such a talent.
And yeah, they
the second chance is the third chance. Like, the Bears could have gave him a whirl. Hell, we wasn't doing shit.
Yeah, I mean, we got and it's black quarterbacks in college every year that they could have been putting on the team, either clipboard or practice squad or whatever. They could have been putting on the damn team every year.
Yes, instead of bums like Peterman being in the league for. I've never seen him complete a pass.
Well, he wasn't, and if he got in the damn game, come on, you got to be.
They were like, he's tall. He looks like the perfect quarterback. Yeah. He gets his passes batted down, and he's like 6'4".
Yeah, come on. Even the guy that went out and gave that $18 million. Who was that guy's name? Was it Quinn? No, that was.
Who you say?
The guy that they signed the same year for that they signed. They drafted Trubisky. They gave $18 million to. He's still playing in the league now. He's a bum. He was 6'8", and looked like he was like a deer.
I think that's the guy I'm thinking about. Is he a quarterback?
Yeah.
Peterman.
No, it was another. He was a starter. I gotta find him. But I mean, yeah, they'll give these guys chances. They'll set their families up. There's no team in the NFL that gave this guy $18 million and expected him to be the starter.
But that's what they were saying when Kaepernick wasn't in the league. There's no way this guy can't be on somebody's team.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, especially with the guys that they were rolling out there week after week, stinking up the damn place.
Week after week, season after season.
Yeah. So, it's.
So, and then, so when you draft them so high, that's going to get them more checks just off the strength of that.
Yeah, because the draft number.
Yeah.
They're set there. And it took them all those years to get rid of Trubisky because, he was on that rookie contract. You had a damn top 5 defense until the fact you figure.
And then Pittsburgh looking at it like, hey, we'll take a flyer on somebody who went number 2 overall.
Right. Yeah, right. We can cut him. We can cut him anytime.
Right.
But even all that, they still had a damn kicker where they should have been having kicking tryouts every damn week. They lost the damn playoff games for them. So it was management from the draft through the personnel they had, and not having a kicking contest every damn week, getting somebody in there that can make field goals. You knew this guy couldn't make no damn. Cody Parkey was the kicker that couldn't make no damn field goals. So we're just not in a position to make things happen. So these guys get these jobs and have absolutely no idea what the hell they're doing. And it keeps going on. It keeps going on because there's nothing you can do.
Yeah. I mean, like it's almost like, I don't know, not maybe this year, but after next year, Fields probably should hold out. You can't really do it as a rookie though.
No, not on that rookie contract.
I mean, he's the best player out of that draft, and people are still talking about this guy in Jacksonville.
Yeah, Sunshine.
Yeah,
Sunshine's not getting it done, and he's got
prototype quarterback,
allegedly a better team, and
and he's mobile. Remember, he's mobile and he can run it. That's what they were talking about him. Yeah. But Justin was a trip, man. He didn't run that much in college. He kept all that hidden. It wasn't necessary, though. It wasn't necessary.
Yeah, because those guys
are blocking. Right.
Around wide open.
And his line was blocking, doing their job.
Yeah, you hand out to the running back, and it's just 80 yards. You can stand that back there forever and just, pass whoever was wide open.
And that's another thing we got to cover, Ace.
Yeah.
Damn near every team that they start talking about, they say the offensive line is garbage, and that's why this, that, and the third. Why don't they start calling these offensive linemen out and interviewing them and saying, why did you miss 18 blocks? You know why. But I'm just going to ask it sort of rhetorically. Why is that position traditionally given some sort of pass where it's okay for all these men to be taking these checks and not doing their damn job? They're professional athletes.
They blame it on the continuity of the line. If you got one finger out of that five that's not that's broken, the whole
get
the frick out of here.
It's all a bunch of nonsense.
Yeah, racism.
I'm just saying, I'd like to start. If the line is if the trenches are the most important, and it's not a sexy position, but it's supposedly the most important position, then they should start holding those guys to the coals, bro. He blew right past you and tackled your quarterback on his head. What do you have to say about that?
Right.
What did you see there?
I think, especially coming from Chicago, before they got rid of Finks and the guys that used to draft linemen that was the mainstay of the Bears drafting, especially to win the Super Bowl, is building up the offensive and defensive lines. And once they got away from that, we haven't won.
It's league wide though, Ace. So you could think of a handful of teams where you could say, yeah, they got a good offensive line, but a majority of the teams' offensive line sucks. There's something going on with offensive line camps all over America. Something ain't being coached right. Something's wrong.
I think it's the work. These guys, especially even in Peyton's era, they were smaller and faster and smarter.
And more.
Yeah, and they practiced more. So
right.
They knew how to run those pass sets. They knew how to run the run.
They knew their blocking responsibilities.
Yeah, and the running back, or more importantly, that fullback, knew how to protect the quarterback. So when you take the fullback out of the game, out of football, and rely on the running back.
That's a good point. And don't have a good blocking running back when they start devaluing the fullback and the running back position.
Right. So
and getting all these high flight and tight ends who can run and catch, but couldn't pass block.
Yeah. So if you don't want to pay your running back, or if you don't want to keep a fullback on the team, who's going to protect the damn quarterback? I mean, even with all this running that the Bears are doing and these two running back sets of Montgomery and Herbert, you still need to protect your quarterback. So whatever you need to do, besides putting in two tight ends, you got a fullback that can catch the damn ball. Put him back there, let him protect the quarterback, and run those play action passes and leak him out. Or just let him stay in there and protect your damn quarterback. But
yeah, I'm sensing some pink stink though.
Yeah.
I can watch a guy blow 5 blocks with him.
Mm-hmm.
In the post-game interviews, always with those black athletes asking them what they did wrong.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know how this can continue to be overlooked.
Because you got the Booger McFarlanes of the world, the Booger McCoys that'll go on national media the next day and
point the finger at the melanated
about those melanated players being bums and being one of the worst teams in the NFL.
But if we can get the line to be more talkative, man, young kids would learn the position.
Yeah.
You know.
And, besides it being a player with size and good footwork, those are usually the smartest guys on the team.
Yeah, let's hear from them.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want them held to I just hear so many times, and that line is awful, and they say it so matter-of-factly.
Yeah.
And that's like the only position that gets away with that.
Yeah. Yeah, because, the other guys would see those guys in the locker room and, choke them out.
Yeah, and they're like, because they're trying to block those big black guys on the other side. They're so fast and athletic. That's the hardest job to do on the field.
Yeah.
Well, do your job or don't do it.
Right. Get somebody that can, or, get a blocking scheme, or, because, the you've got a line coach, you got an offensive coordinator. They got to work together to make sure that those plays that they're calling and the line shifts work for the play to work.
Yeah, but you're changing all the positions. This guy's here. Next week, he's going to be the right guard.
Yeah.
When we run this play, Cody, you're going in at center. But when we run that play, I mean, come on. Man.
How the hell is he going to learn all that? Mike Glennon was the guy that gave
yeah.
$18 million to.
Who was he with? Tampa? Falcons or Tampa?
He moves around every year.
Yeah.
But there's no way that guy should be playing in the NFL. Mike Glennon playing in the NFL. There's no way he should be playing. He's a backup for.
Yeah, Nathan Peterman is one, I think.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. The guy who's in camp every year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Mike Glennon is on the Giants last year. Maybe they finally got him out of the league. Yeah, he was on the Giants last year. He has no stats for this year. So.
He might have retired.
Yeah. 790 yards last year for the Giants, 4 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, passer rating of 49.7.
What's his career numbers? It ain't at the bottom.
No, that's they just gave it. Oh, here we go. More stats. Oh, this is terrible. Career 2013 to 2021. Started out with Tampa Bay, moved to Chi, Arizona, Las Vegas, Jacksonville, and New York. Career stats: 7,025 passing yards, 47 touchdowns, 35 interceptions. Career rating of 78.6.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a journeyman. Those are journeyman's numbers.
I mean, he was doing well with Tampa Bay. Then they got rid of him in 16. He must have got hurt in 14. He didn't play.
But no, they were giving him big checks, though.
Yeah.
And he definitely didn't deserve that.
I mean, come on, man. The Bears gave him an $18 million contract. His stats for the Bears in 2017, 833 yards, 4 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 76.9 passer rating, $18 million.
Man.
Now,
well, listen to Nathan Peterman's career stats.
Oh, they got to stay.
52% completion percentage for 573 yards, 3 TDs versus 12 interceptions, and a 34 rating.
That's his career stats.
Why does he have a job?
Because he pink stink. Now you got this guy on your team every damn training camp, going down to the last game, wasting reps that you could have had a
beating who out? Who was he beating out?
Nobody had no chance of making the team. But you know, you're not even finding these athletic players, all these black athletes, all these black quarterbacks,
and try to develop them, right?
Develop them to even, if your starter gets hurt, you have a different type of quarterback, or even, if you want to run some kind of change of pace during the game with the Wildcat or whatever the hell y'all think y'all can come up with to fool the other team. But you got the same type of bum that you got starting the game as a bum on the bench. And, well, actually, Peterman would have been the scout team quarterback, so he would have been running the plays for the other team. So, yeah.
Well, the analytics show, too, that your quarterback is actually more likely to be hurt standing back there in the pocket than moving.
Yeah, especially you got a quarterback running a 4.40.
Right, exactly.
There's a beast.
You got him standing there like a lummox, not using his God-given talent that he developed, and standing there so he can get hit in the legs.
You running 5 and 7 step drops on his first damn game in the NFL, hoping that he can get the ball up.
Tell him all this nonsense. What's his name? Sideshow Bob. He made this read first, and then that's read. See, last year they thought they was coaching Sideshow Bob, and this year they thought they was coaching Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, coach, because they don't know what they're doing, because you're hiring.
Correct. They don't know what they're doing. They're just getting credit for other people's greatness.
Yeah. So Andy, imagine Andy Reid out there coaching Justin.
Correct.
He's not gonna have him out there doing 5 and 7 step drops. Them big ass wide receivers. He's gonna have him running the damn ball.
But nobody was calling Walter Payton's running back coach a genius.
Right. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're some sort of quarterback whisperer, right.
You're a genius. We can't wait to get you to the next job. So they
be talking about Milz was Michael Jordan's 2-guard coach. You need any more Gatorade, Mike?
He was showing him. He worked with him after practice every day on shooting and dunking. He was mainly his dunking coordinator.
That's it. Making sure his suits was pressed at the cleaners. I mean, right. Exactly.
All right, Mike, you might hurt your fingers. What the? Yeah. So, I mean, they're unqualified, but they're in the good old boys network. So I'm going to give him a chance.
That's the issue, bro.
I missed last week. Shout out to Dusty Baker for sticking it out, getting his first chip in the world.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and do your final words with this, too.
Okay. Shout out to Dusty Baker. Don't really care about the Houston Astros, but Dusty, as a melanated manager in this world, he's got years, almost 50 years in MLB. So shout out to him to turning that organization around from the cheating scandal and showing the world that a brother can coach a team.
That a perennial interim manager can get it done.
Get it done. So Dusty took those guys to the championship. He's going to take them back to the playoffs next year. It's going to be hard to beat them next year. That MVP was a rookie. So
is he in the Hall of Fame as a player?
I believe he is already. So I'll check for next week, but it's time for him to go in as a player and a coach if he's not in for both. But I believe he is in as a player. And they had the story of, man, I forgot what team it was. He was trying to become a manager of another team, and they hadn't called him. And he was talking to his son about, he wanted to manage again. I think it was the Phillies. And ironic as it may be. And his son told him, like, hey, that situation isn't for you. So just, we're going to pray on it. And hopefully your next call you get will be the situation that'll be for you. And it happened to be the Houston Astros because they bring in the melanated coach always to clean up the mess. And luckily, Dusty was able to do it and won his first chip. So
we either there to be the fall guy or there to deal with the mess.
Yeah, either hero or the fall guy. Either way, the team is straight. it was the black guy's fault. Oh my gosh. Is this 2022? Are we still on this? But anyway, shout out to Dusty. Also, rest in peace to the players that were shot in Virginia by their teammate. We're waiting on the details to come out about the football players that were killed by their teammate, walk-on player at the University of Virginia football team. They're alluding to bullying, but bullying shouldn't make you grab a weapon and shoot up the team bus. So rest in peace to those players that were lost. Prayers out to the family. Hopefully the guys that survived are healthy and can recover quickly. But if you're having mental problems, if you're having problems with somebody that's, you think is bullying or hurt your feelings, talk to somebody, talk to anybody, talk to, there's helplines, there's bullying lines, suicide prevention lines, whatever it takes to heal yourself. Make sure you don't do something that will hurt people's lives forever and hurt your life forever. So that's all, that's the message I want to get out before Turkey Day next week. Love your family, love your friends. If you're having problems with family or friends, talk to them. And, God bless you. Peace out. That's my
that was well said. I'm gonna piggyback that Virginia, because when I was on the yard at a major university, there was a lot of stuff going on at that university, and I was very close to being in a similar situation as that dude there. I walked away from the situation. Maybe because I wasn't suffering from mental illness. Right. But my point is, these institutions have to do a better job of policing this. They're taking these athletes and giving them all types of weightlifting training and steroids and this, that, and the third. And it's a culture. And they're running roughshod through the campus, and they know it's going on. They know it's going on. Yeah. Those players are still playing every week. They're not being suspended. Yeah. But had they laid hands on a little pink person, that player would have made national news and probably been thrown in jail.
Investigation right away.
Correct. But you'd think at 23 years old, the alleged shooter would have been able to govern his emotions. I think one of the witnesses said he was skipping off of the bus after he shot him. So obviously there's something snapped there.
Absolutely.
Had to be premeditated if he already had the thing on him for a field trip.
Wow.
But yeah, so just if you're a football coach, you should be coaching those men to have some dignity, but as you said, is there any reason to shoot people up? But how many times can you have 300-400-pound men, pounding you? That's why God created guns, for God's sake. So I don't know the details of it all, but rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? To those who lost their lives. And as you said, bullying has no place. Whether that really happened, we don't even know if he was bullied by those guys either. But if that is the case, though, all these universities and high schools need to do a better job at quote unquote policing this activity of their athletes. Not tolerating it.
Right.
Yeah. So
Lives for wins.
Yeah. Protecting your students.
Absolutely.
So all right. So you guys that about wraps it up for today. We'll let you know what we got lined up for the Self-Love Show. That's always live Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And you got any topics in line for next week for Mouthpiece, Ace?
Ooh, man. I get back to that. It's gonna be something exciting, hot, mind tantalizing, and sports and politics related. So make sure you're back here next week.
All right. So y'all heard it. So next time you dipping through the shot, sliding through Inglewood, Cali, better watch your back. Check your blind spot. Check your six. Guard your grill. Knuckle up. And don't forget to. And don't forget to. Yeah. And don't forget to bring your mouthpiece. Yeah.
Mouthpiece included. TATN.